Remember the time when you cracked that entrance exam and you enrolled yourself into your favorite university, or the time when you cracked that difficult interview and went into your favorite company, or the time when you saved all the money what you got and you bought your first car. All of these things had one thing in common, that is delayed gratification. In this video I'll be covering upon what is the impact of instant gratification, delayed gratification on your fitness. So first thing first, let's understand what is instant gratification, what is delayed gratification. So instant gratification is one where you are enjoying currently, but you are gonna be paying later in multiple folds. So take an example of social media. You are liking right now the likes and other things. You are spending so much of time into social media, but what is the output of that? If you are just the consumer, you are not a creator in social media, you are just a consumer there, keeping on scrolling that reels and shorts or any of that content, what are you getting at the output? Nothing. You are wasting your time. That is the instant gratification, where you are seeing that funny video, you are seeing something and you are feeling happy about it right now, but the impact of that is multiple folds. You need to pay it later. Let's take an example of savings or investments. Here right now you are sacrificing and you are saving your money for a better future. So that is delayed gratification. You will be getting gratified, you will be getting the results of this after a period of time. That is the main difference between instant gratification and delayed gratification. In 1960s there was a huge research which was conducted by Stanford University on 4 to 5 years kids in schools. The researchers went to the schools and they spoke to small kids, okay, and this was called as the marshmallow experiment. Each student, what they did is they taken separate to a classroom individually and they've been given with a set rules. They told, I'll be giving you one marshmallow if you wait until I come back, that is the researchers come back, they will be getting 2 marshmallows. Very simple rule. And they didn't tell when they will come back. Ideally they came back in 15 minutes, but the students didn't know when they would come back. This experiment was done for hundreds of such students in the age group of 4 to 5 years. And guess what? It was very evident that a lot of small kids went for, they tried to exercise their will, patience, all these things, and some of them succumbed to it and they ate that marshmallow. So they only got 1, but some waited for that duration, waited for the 15 minutes and they got 2 marshmallows. What happened next is the exciting thing. The researchers didn't stop there. They tracked the students for the next 40 years, 4 decades. They were being tracked, and after 4 decades what they saw, so they categorized the students into 2 categories here. So the students which are with the high duration, they waited for that long duration, who had delayed gratification, they put them as high disciplined kids, okay, and the kids who didn't wait that much time, who were impatient, they were named as low disciplined. Now what happened in this 40 years is there was a stark difference between the high disciplined and the low disciplined. The high disciplined was not just excelled in all the parameters of their life. So that might be their health, wealth, financially, their SAT scores, okay, this was in US, so the SAT scores there, and their overall relationship. So the divorce levels were less percentage for the high disciplined compared to the low disciplined. Now what we got to know is the entire parameter, they were tracked on a series of parameters, and the high disciplined kids, now 40 years old, they were excelling at every parameter. Now this aspect which I'll be discussing now, after we went across with the marshmallow experiment in Stanford University, this is next level which I learned it from my mentor, is second level consequences. If you're struggling with not able to concentrate, or you are right now not able to perceive on your fitness journey, then this point will be very relevant, and it can really change your perspective about the entire process. This has done for me, so I want your complete attention here. So second level consequences, what does it mean? Let me give you an example here. Is if you eat a pizza compared to eat a healthy balanced diet, okay? So if you just consider these two instances, it is like, okay, you are having maybe not a healthy food here, and you are having a healthy food here, but that's only a first level consequence, okay? Let's take another example here. Is you are binge watching television day after day, or you have been reading a book consistently day after day. Now just see the ripple effect of this. If you are binge eating, what would happen? Obviously your weight gain will happen. That's the first thing. Second thing, your knowledge level will not increase. You will not your skill level, your competency level is not going to improve. That's the second thing. And you will become more lazier. Your health is going to deteriorate. And binge eating means basically you are consuming a lot of digital junk. It is coming in terms of a web series or a movie or some kind of thing which you have been repeatedly doing it. That is the second level consequences. Third level consequences might be you are not having a good relationship because you are not spending too much time with your loved ones, and that's the third level consequences. And if you are binge watching the TV for the entire night, morning you are not fresh, and that is affecting your work. Your productivity is less, and these consequences will go for the fourth, fifth, sixth level. Only you need to understand about what is you are doing. Is it affecting you just the way it is, or it is having much more things? If somebody is saying you social media is free, no, it is not. It is costing your health, it is costing your mental health, it is costing your finances, because you are wasting so much of your time. If you are done productively something, you have got much richer in this. So but if you're right now seeing it on social media, my video, it's different, because you are investing your time to learn something and make you better. Make sense? You will start exercising more, or you follow across other videos of mine where I'll be giving you some workout tips, or I'll be giving you nutrition advice, or I'll be giving you how to make your mindset better, just like similar video. So you are going in a right track. Okay, that's how I followed my mentors, and I became better at my skill, at my entire life, right? If you are putting in junk, you will be getting the productivity lesser. All these things is going to be the effect of this. That's the output which you will be receiving. So the delayed gratification has to be exercised. It is also a willpower which is coming into existence here, but your self-discipline is the must. Now, in case you are having the instant gratification currently, okay, and what you can do, okay, I put down here 5 points where you can overcome instant gratification, but it requires you to follow through on all the 5 points which I will be talking upon. Okay, so the first point here, in case you are struggling with instant gratification, is you need to have a clear-cut goal. Okay, so right now I am into a 90 days transformation fitness program, and I have set myself a set of rules and processes which I need to follow it day in and day out, and there is a clear-cut goal. By 6th of November 2021, 90 days from when I started, I should be 10% body fat. That's the clear-cut goal which I have put for myself. So without that goal, this entire process would be meaningless, because I don't know where I need to head and how much I need to push myself to reach, and where I am there, next month where I should reach, after that where I should reach. If I do not have this kind of clear-cut vision, it will be very hard for me, because there won't be any destination. If there is no destination, like any road can, anywhere I can go, and anywhere is not a good place to be. You should have a set goal. That's the first thing if you're struggling with instant gratification. Second one is develop good habits and routine. So you cannot depend upon motivation. I had a previous video which I had done upon just relying on motivation. It all depends upon your mood. If your mood is good, you are motivated, you are all good. But if your mood is not great, then it's always 50-50. You might do it or you might not do it. So the flip side or the better side of this is self-discipline, where you have a set kind of processes, set kind of rules where you need to follow in day out, which will give you a predictable kind of results. That is where is develop good habits. You need to have a self-discipline. You should have a proper kind of good habits. That can be waking up early in the morning, or if you're a night person, then you need to make your lifestyle proper to that. Okay, so you can't beat yourself every single day. So you need to have a small increments. Let us suppose waking up early is very difficult for you. You wake up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So if you set to yourself a goal of waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, will it be very feasible for you? Because if you're waking up at 9, 5 o'clock is how many hours? 4 hours. 4 hours sleep. Can you cut down in one day and you will be rest of your life? Can you wake up at 5? Not possible. But if you are waking up at 9, can you think about waking up at 8:30? Feasible, right? So that is you following that for a week's time or 2 weeks time until your biological clock is totally tuned in at 8:30. Then you set it at 8 o'clock. Then you set it at 7:30. Then 7 o'clock, 6:30, 6 o'clock, 5:30, 5 o'clock. You know the drill. So this will require a self-discipline and consistency to follow through for a long period of time. It can't happen in just 1 week. It will take months together to set yourself and have the sustainability of waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Next one is environment. Yeah. So environment, why? Because the people around you is going to be influencing you. What you consume over your social media, over your TV, that's going to be influencing you. Whether the people around you are encouraging you or discouraging you, that will be impacting you. And the people around you, are they ambitious people just like you? Because if you're watching my video, which is about overcoming instant gratification and about fitness, then you are ambitious. You want to become fit. You want to overcome instant gratification and you want to have a good life. So surround yourself with people like that. Next one is your physical space. Okay, where you sit, what you do. If you are working from home, then how does your workspace looks like? If you're doing workout, how cluttered it is or decluttered it is. So all this matters. That is your physical declutter you should do. Your workspace, physical workspace should be good. Emotional workspace. So your mentally should be at peace. Third one is digital workspace. So that might be your laptop, or that might be your mobile phone, or that might be any gadget what you're using. If there are hundreds of tabs open, that is consuming your subconscious brain here, where you are not letting your subconscious mind operate at the optimum level. You are consumed with so many thoughts, right? If your mobile has too many apps which you are never used, delete all of them. So my mobile has maybe about 6-7 apps which I'm using it currently day to day. Other apps are deleted. Why? Because other apps I don't use it. And next thing is, if you are using any of the social media, WhatsApp, Facebook, I better say you delete all of them from your mobile and use from your laptop. If you can't do that, is you put all the notifications on mute. Okay, all the notifications, whether it's WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, all these things, you should not hear one sound, because research says that every 8 minutes there is a disturbance from social media. And if you are seeing one video, one post, any of that, it will take you 20 minutes to come back to the same concentration level. Yeah. So that is about your environment. That is your physical space, digital space, and your mental space. These all has to be there. Next one is people around you, that has to be there. So if you are trying to work out, then go to a community who are doing fitness enthusiasts. They are good at developing good habits. All these things you should find out a community. So if you are new to this channel, so I also train people. It's a group community, what we have, group training, which I do, and I'll be putting a link where you can register for my September 2021 program. You will be getting more details over there. Fourth point is goal writing. So the step one is you set a goal, but just setting the goal can't help you to achieve it. You need to constantly remind your brain. You need to consciously put your subconscious mind with this thought of this goal, so that your reticular activation system will be activated and it will attract the kind of things which you are set. So you are writing your goals, that and such day you are gonna achieve that goal. The step number 5, okay, last step is follow up and follow through. This one is very important because the first 4 steps what you did, it's not about just one day. You need to do it every day in, day out, right? So that's it, which is gonna be the 5-step formula which I have for overcoming of the instant gratification. I would like to hear back from you. What is the things you're gonna apply in your life, and which point you liked it, and which is the topics you want the next videos to be. Okay, my name is Ravitej, and you see my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel, and I'll also be giving you a link to a 10 days fat loss program. This is a mini course which I've created, and it is totally free of cost. I'll be putting the links in the social handles there in the description. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.